Good morning, good evening, good night, good day to you all. Just starting out first, saying thank you for being here. Those on the replay, thank you for being here too. My name is David Hunt. This is Quiet Time Piano, free form Friday, where you get to ask your questions, and I'll play your songs. So, without further ado, let's get started. I'm going to be playing a song for you to start, get things rolling. And here we go. Sorry about that. That's just like, wait. Yes, indeed. Indeed. Snuggles. It's like, drop the link. Snuggles. Yes, I am from Trinidad, Snuggles. 688. 668. Sorry, 668. I am from Trinidad. Wow, indeed. That's where I was born. Port of Spain, Trinidad. Puerta de España. In the Twin Island Republic, Trinidad and Tobago. We just celebrated our independence 6 days. Oh, no. Republic Day 6 days ago, September 24. September 24. September 24, 1976. 1976. Yeah. We celebrated our 60th Independence Day, which would have been August 31st, 1962. Yes, so in this one, Suzanne, good morning. I am thinking about putting the comments on the screen so we can do that. There are the comments. So you can see Suzanne coming in from the book. From the book. Good morning, Suzanne. Yes. Play Ram Ranch. Play Ram Ranch. Okay. So that is something I would have to look up because it's not ringing any bells. But let me answer another question here. Snuggles is asking, which part of Trinidad am I from? I was born in Port of Spain, but I went from Port of Spain to different places around the island, and finally we settled in a little hamlet called Trin City. Trin City. And it's a series of developments that were created along the northern main roads, between actually the northern main roads. So there's the highway, and then there is what they call the Eastern Main Road. And it is a road that comes Trin City, like the mall. Yes. Yes, I live literally like 3 minutes from, well, my mom lives 3 minutes from the mall. Or maybe like 4 minutes. It's literally right there. You go out, make a left, you go out, you make another left, and keep going straight. You're gonna hit the mall. It's the main attraction, business attraction in that hamlet. And it's on the highway side. So people come off the highway, the mall's right there. The last time I was in Trinidad would have been 2017. So I'm due for another visit. Due for another visit. Due for another visit. When you're bringing the whole family, it gets expensive. I can't say, hey, I'm going to Trinidad. See you later. You're like, what? No, we all coming with you. Mm-mm. That ain't how it work. That is not how it works. So I want you to play Lord Kitchener. Snuggles, are you are play something they play at Soca Monarch. I have not been following the recent music. I have a song I can play, but it's not a hit yet. Oh, Obs, I hear that. I know, I feel that pain. I feel that. Wait a minute, that's not the one I want. I hear you. My dad is from the island of Honduras. Yes, expensive. You speak the Spanish? You habla español? Oh, man. Wow. Early, Mrs. Mitchell. Wow, that's good to see you. So, yes, indeed. We. Okay, so simply obs, I'll get something and play. Get something and play. Get something and play, everybody. Oh, man. No, that's you typically get something and wave, right? Right. I do not know if that's is still a thing. I have to ask my brothers. So I still have three brothers that live on the island. They are really, 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 really happy to be there, and they're doing their thing. So, say, um, oh, okay. I could do one that people know is man, Snuggles, you know a lot about Trinidad. Either that or you are reading from Wikipedia. No, 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 no. I'm just kidding about the Wikipedia thing. But we hear a Trinity song with vocals. Okay, we'll do them in the order they are received. Right? Snuggles been asking for a song for a minute. And Albert is looking for God is. You see the star next to God is. That's one. We'll look for a Trini song with vocals and un poquito. She says un poquito. Okay, poquito español. That's all right. We love it. Keep the comments coming, y'all, because the more we see the comments, the more we get YouTube to help the algorithm say, "Hey, this is a good video. Send it out." Send it out. I have a question for you, guys who do YouTube. How do you enable subscriber mode? Subscriber mode. You may have to be in the YouTube partner program. I don't know. None of my research has seen that, but I'm just curious if you know how to do that. Laquita, Simply Obs, maybe Snuggles. Snuggles may know. Snuggles, you seem to have a lot of ideas as to how you are. It's been cold, but not too hot. We're praying for G. Albert down there. Wally, come through with the comment right away. Boom. You have to get certain perks at certain levels. That's true, Snuggles. Wally, go to your live session in YouTube Studio and check that out. We are going to check that out right now. Well, while we look at that, I am going to go to, let's see, man. Let's get back to the songs. And let's get back to the songs. Okay. Right. Boom. Okay. Oops, that's all right. We will figure it out. Hey Dave, I was surprised to catch you on TikTok. So the TikTok videos are curated from these live streams. So I would take them, turn them into 9 by 16 instead of 16 by 9. 9 by 16, which is this one. And then I would have to blow it up. Like, but I'm just going for the middle of the shot, so it really doesn't affect it too much, and it's more on the quality of the audio at that point, right? So I'm going to turn this up just a little. All right. So God is. good. That one was good. So, TikTok, right? What subjects did you get when you took your CXC? Oh man, that's a long time ago. Okay, so I did maths and English. Everyone has to do that. Math and English. I also took Spanish, and I took chemistry, biology, physics, and geometry. Those were the the three. Good morning, Meredith. Good morning. It's good to see you today. Yes, so happy you are here. Would you play in the garden, Christine? Most assuredly, most assuredly. And so there are a few of you who are in there are a few of you who are in Facebook land. We encourage you. Come on over. Come on over. Come on over to the come on over to YouTube. Click the subscribe button. We are not ashamed to ask for it, right? Like, comment, and subscribe. All right, that's the name of the game. So now Nayeli is asking for this one. You play in the garden. I will in a minute, right? You know what? Let me play it now, and then I'll come back to the Trini tune. Snuggles has been asking what the people asking. Give the people what they want, right? In the garden. none other has ever known. So, so true. So true. All right. So, if you are wondering, so I answered a question um, from Snuggles 668 just now. It says, what subjects did you have at your CXC? In Trinidad, and I think in most of the Caribbean, we have a test that we take for. Yay, thank God it's Friday, Doc. Yes, indeed. We have a test that we take at the end of our high school, which would be probably about the equivalent of 10th grade in the US. We take a standardized test across the whole Caribbean, and it used to be called the Caribbean Examination Council, CXC. And those tests would be administered to everyone. You know, you take the math test, you take the English test, you take whatever tests you had. Chemistry, we had like two. You know, we had a lab test, and so they would give you something. You'd have to identify what it is based on the tests they give you. And, you know, I was in the sciences, so that worked out pretty good. So yeah, that's how it goes. So I took chemistry, biology, physics, Spanish, English, math, and geometry. Those were the geography. Sorry, not geometry. Geography. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Pretty cool. And thank God it's Friday, Doc. Thank God it's Friday. Okay, so let's get. Good morning, glory. Love it. Let's get to. Say, Doc, yes, so I'm on Instagram and I'm on TikTok. I'm on Snap and all of the things. So, Discord. So, let's talk about that. People have been asking. He's like, Dave, we need something for the private members. So, if you want to get on a membership, you can go to buymeacoffee.com and sign up there for the membership. I've been thinking about something that we can do just for our private members to make it exclusive training, either in live streaming, or we can ask those questions there and say, hey, Dave, I'm having this problem, and we can work through it. If you go to buymeacoffee.com, there it shall take you to the buymeacoffee.com/David Hunt. You should be able to get through there, and we'll chop it up. Let's do it. Okay, so let's get to this Trini song. I have. You see, if I sing a song, they're gonna get the YouTube algorithm will just gonna snap it up and put a copyright claim on the video, right? So we have to disguise it in a way that it doesn't go. So that's why I really don't want to sing a song. Let's just like Yellow Bird or something like that. Let's see. It's like, who wrote Yellow Bird? Harry Belafonte? Really? Oh, wow. I learned something today. Chukun is a 19th century Haitian song. It was written in the 1957. In the 1950s. I had no idea. Wow. Look at that. Harry Belafonte's recording. So I guess it is not copyright free. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna sing that song. It's copyright free. He's like, nope, it is not. Okay, so let's see. Sorry. What music software do you use? Well, look at the tech troublemaker. Like Ableton Live and such. Love you playing tech. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. So I use a mixture of things. It's they say the more touch points in your chain, it's like problems can go wrong. But I've used Mainstage. That's this piano sound you're hearing right now. And I also use Logic. So right now I have a Logic session. So I have Logic on top of Mainstage, and you're hearing both of them. I bring that in to Ecamm using using bring it into Logic, bring it into Ecamm using Loopback. Now I have the Rodecaster Pro 2, and I could bypass Loopback altogether and just use it, but I had the workflow already, so I kept it that way. And when I first got the Rodecaster Pro 2, there was no way. There was no way to pull those sounds in. The the chat feature was the only one that had the mix minus, so that when I play in Logic, it won't automatically come back through. You understand? So I use the chat as my main speaker, and then I pull the sounds from Logic. So the piano sounds, I'm gonna mute main stage for a minute. This is the Logic piano sound, like how it is. And you see the difference. So I have them layered in a particular way here. It's the classic electric piano, the Steinway Grand piano. That's the one that's got the most volume. That's the main piano. But I also have Ghost piano and the nylon synth piano and the Wurlitzer Classic, and they're all um, chained together. So if I were to mute one, they're all muted. And so yeah. So that's the way I'm getting the piano. I'm not using the native sound of the piano because that gets it doesn't come up through the microphone as nicely. I just don't like how that sounds. It's just I like my piano. The response from this is a Casio CDPS 350. They may not make this model anymore. They may have something else, but this is what I have. And the piano response is just amazing. Yeah, it's just fantastic. So thank you for that question. Um, so I'm using Logic for the majority of it, and yeah, that's it right there. That's it right there. The the main thing to remember is whatever you're using, you have to be able to get that into Ecamm or into Zoom. And so I have created loopback is it just makes sense to me. The workflow is sense. I know there are others who are like, you got the Rodecaster Pro 2, you don't need loopback anymore. Not true. Not true. Maybe you can, because there are 3 channels that you can use with the Rodecaster Pro 2. So you can use the main, and then you can set the routing how you want it. You can route the sound. The chat has mix minus built in. And then you have a secondary. So if you hook up another USB channel to your same computer, so you could have the Rodecaster come in from 2 computers or the same computer, and you can route them, back and forth, and it's really, 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 really good. Thank you, Mrs. Mitchell. Thank you. Why? Okay, we keep it. Sorry about that. Yeah. So if you're using Ableton, I'd say keep that. That's one I really need to learn. The guys at my church were ragging on me because I use Prime for the multi tracks when we have to run multi tracks for our church service, and they were like, "Oh man, Ableton is so much better than Prime." It's like, yes, 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 that is true. But the learning curve, it's intimidating, and so I just have to sit down and go through it, Ableton. But I use Logic primarily. I use Logic primarily as my main DAW. I started with GarageBand, and then once I got Logic, I was just like, oh, it's so much better. Not that well, it's so much. It's a little different. It's kind of like iMovie and Final Cut Pro. You know, you learn iMovie, and you can do a lot of things with iMovie. You can make iMovie do a lot of things, but it also takes a lot of work, right? Or you're limited to a certain workflow, and you can't really expand on it that much. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I see. That's it exactly. tech troublemaker. I'm gonna just call you TT. What's your your government name? You say government. What's your government name? I'm gonna call you tech troublemaker. He's like, because I don't believe you're making trouble. You're actually solving. You're solving. So my church uses Ableton for lyrics and presenting with the music as well as the click tracks. Yeah, use MainStage for the keyboard sounds. That's it. At MainStage, you have different ones that I could run, especially in this pack that I have. Um, don't have a scene that has MainStage in it. Could probably make one real quick. Or go back to Roy. Okay, Roy. Go back to the Logic Pro X scene. Change out this to be MainStage. So this is MainStage. And in this particular scene, it's showing so I'm on the piano and pads. And if I want to go to whirly and pads, I just go. Right, some of those have arpeggiations built in. And some of those I don't really like how they sound. So I just went to piano and pads, ambient lead. Some of them can be really jarring if you're not careful. So this is the one that I'm on. So that's not exploring Logic, that's exploring MainStage. All right, so let's drop it back to Logic. And we relock the scene. I had to unlock the scene. So this is a scene in Ecamm, the software that I'm using. So cool. And we go back to this guy. Excellent. Thank you for the question, Roy. That was a good one. That was a good one. Okay, so let's see where we are. There are sometimes I record the whole session. Usually Mondays and Wednesdays I record the whole session because if I make a mistake, I can go back and change the note and be like, oh, snap, I didn't mean to play that note. Because I do make mistakes. I'm playing, but at the same token, I'm looking at the comments and I'm, checking everything to make sure everything's lined up. And it can be intimidating. Okay. So let me get this song out here. Yellowbird Cocktail. Bird lyrics. was also a question by G. Albert, and he asked, "Are you using MIDI?" Yes, yes. So, and it's not standard MIDI; it's MIDI over USB, and so from this keyboard does not have a typical USB port. It's not the old style USB. It's just USB. It's not the old style MIDI. I'm sorry. It's USB port. So I plug that in directly into my USB dock, connect that to the computer, and it just works. I also, in my computer bag, which is upstairs, I didn't bring it down, there is a what you call it? In my computer bag there, I have the standard USB A to MIDI in and out. And yeah, so that's what that is. All right, let's see. So Meredith, Snuggles, and Laquita, you guys asked for it. We are going to do it. It's a song that was popularized, I guess, in English by Harry Belafonte. He's the one that's been credited with making this song famous. All right. So I'm going to be looking to the side because I need to read the lyrics. All right. Just going to do the first verse and the chorus because it's okay. I'm just figuring out my chords. It's like because I haven't played this song in a minute. Oh man, Yellow Bird, Snuggles. This one's for you. I hope you're still there. Maybe you're not there anymore. Well, we'll see. We'll see, Snuggles. Up high in banana tree. Let's try that again. Let's try that again. All right. So good. So good. So good. Okay, that's it. I think I hit all the songs. If I missed one, let me know. And that may have been louder. I don't know if that mix was good. Let me know if that mix was good, because y'all been saying, David, the piano's too loud. The piano's too loud, Dave. Come on, get it together. So I made some adjustments. Homesick Mac, thank you for listening in the car. We appreciate you, kind sir. And I was gonna talk about the watchword of the day, but we'll save that one for the next time. So just to let you know, next week is not going to be live at all. I am not going to be live at all. If you see any videos, they're pre-recorded. Pre-recorded may just be the curated version, not the talking, just the piano. We'll put those out Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'll be traveling next week. And I probably shouldn't say that on the webs, right? Because people are like, oh, David's not home. We could get him. Oh man, yes. So usually we keep it stacked, right? So I'm just not gonna be streaming next week. I'm not gonna tell you why. Because even though I already just did. So we're gonna cut that part out. No, just to curious to let you know. Q. Oh, sorry I missed your session yesterday on Leap into Podcasting. I had an appointment. I know that you were great. Ops, you had a session yesterday? Oh man, I missed it too. All right, so glad that we were able to answer your questions today, even though they were like all over the place. That's all right. We appreciate the questions. Questions help us to inform how we do. Good morning, Linda. So glad that you are here. And also Iris coming over from the book, right? Good morning, Linda and Iris from the book, but also from Germany. That's good. And Tamaris as well. Good morning and blessings. We played a few hymns today as well as some songs. We even had a song from Trinidad, and all the other people around the Caribbean may lay claim to that. It was first written as a Haitian tune, but in the 19th century. So that joint was around for a while, the 1800s. So we were able to get it. And so as we go today, we ask that you remember people in Florida. So I guess the piano lessons are off for next week. Yes, Albert, the piano lessons are off for next week. We make the transition to the weekend. If you can catch Laquita and I was just like, wait, who am I talking about? Laquita and Corey next week, Wednesday, Thursday, in fact, today as well, Friday. ECAM is also hosting a Leap into Podcasting the second day. We'll have one of our own, Kirk Nugent, is going to be on there. And a host of others. It's going to be amazing. Check that out if you can. Check it out if you can. It's free. Leapintopodcasting.com. Totally free. You can definitely get it. Okay. And the software that I'm using to stream right now is called Ecamm. Ecamm. You get to try it for a few days, 14 days, I believe. And so it's kind of like if you're used to the StreamYard workflow, getting into Ecamm may seem intimidating, but the ability to control every aspect of your screen as opposed to being locked into what StreamYard does. You know, some people just like the simplicity of using. It's like, it just works for me. I like the workflow. I bring my overlays and then everything goes. That's great. Have a blessed week, Tamaris. We'll see you. We'll see you. Continue to pray for me as I pray for you. I do pray for you guys. And I want to let you know that for each and every one of you. So if by some reason you are also in the yes, Wally, you are correct. You can do this, but it's Mac only. That's the thing. You have to have a Mac. They do not make Ecamm for Windows, and you must pay to buy it. You got to pay for StreamYard too. You know, and actually it's cheaper running Ecamm at the Pro version versus running StreamYard at the Pro version. Like, yeah, you could multi-stream with StreamYard. You can do that now in Ecamm. Yeah, well, you can. Oh, it's like, yeah. Think about it. It's like, yeah. You think about it. It's like, oh, man. Anyway, we're not going to debate that out today. Just wanted to say thank you for being here. Thank you for asking those questions and getting the answers I was able to provide. If you have a moment, take time today to use your hands, your voice, and your heart, fueled by love, to make life better for someone else. My name is David Hunt, the musical technologist, where we show you what's possible with using live video to tell a story, to share your expertise, to give those touch points where you can show how to get over a problem or something. I hope that you are able to find that out. If you want to talk with me further about anything else, you can check out the bio. It is davidhunt.link/bio. You can catch me there. I'm also on the socials on TikTok. You're on YouTube, Facebook, as well as the gram. So have a nice weekend, y'all. I'll still be getting iMac all in one, maybe iMac Mini desktop later down the line. The Mac Mini is only like $6.99. Wally, the Mac Mini is $6.99. You just get a monitor or two monitors, and you're set. Mac Mini, and you're golden. The M1 Mac Mini will run the live streams. Seriously, it's not even fair. All right. She's like, don't leave us, Iris. I gotta get to work. My wife is waiting. She's gonna be opening the door in a minute, saying, "Babe, let's go." All right. But for me, it's like live streaming is a little glimpse of omnipresence because I'm here, but I'm also with you there, wherever you are, from Germany to Sweden to UK to Africa. We have people coming in from all the way. Yeah. A new Mac Mini M2 may be announced in October. Fam. Roy, you just made my day. No, you all made my day. You all made my day. Wally, I'm not getting a new one, Dave. I'm too broke. I'm going low bail on both. Oh, said low ball on both. Oh, sure, you get one used. As people upgrade, they sell the old one. Facebook Marketplace, um, eBay. You know, you can find them. You can find them. I have a Mac Mini M1. It's great. Of course. Yes. Awesome. So, there you have it. Again, this David, the musical technologist, hoping you were able to find the answer to your question or to the song for your heart. Thank you so much for being here, and we hope you have a wonderful day and a great weekend. We'll see you in a week and a half. The next one. Take care. God bless. Cheers.